Hey there, my fellow drivers, Turbo Concept here, and welcome back to NASCAR Legends once again. So let's get into the start once again, and I'm actually in the private server. So if we're going to test some cars, and today we're going to be test some 80s vehicles or something like these. So we're gonna spawn like this is not an actual qualifying things but sometimes we're going to be spawning the 88. So if we're going to find the number 88, which means it must be the 1988, we're going to do all the way down and back into something like these, and we just going to find the number 88. So this must be the 1988, such as Bobby Allison, so I don't know why. And this is the 1977, so we got a 1988 car, so let's spawn that. And you can see this is the number 21, and this is gonna be an exactly as well using the Ford Thunderbird. And this is very cool, so let's here to drive, and the sun is setting, so we're gonna test this car right now. So I'm about to do this, so here we go. Since the outlap is done, we're gonna do this for the 1988, so this must be back to 186 miles an hour. So we're starting off with the lap number 1, so we're not going for the outside lane, because last time's video I just made a great mistake, because I swear for it, and it's very more impossible, but sometimes this is not very easy because due to actually highly unstable. So we're hearing about this for some time. We're going for inside for lap number 2. So this is not going to the outside lane because it's pretty bad to do so. If you go up there, it's a type of a mistake because the internet connection is highly unstable if you are going to do this on the outside lane, because do not go into the outside lane because of the internet connection is highly unstable, and down to the inside on turn 3. So I'm not going to hit the yellow line because I might able to cause penalty, but so long. And we're moving on to the lap number 3, so on, and it's going to be much harder than before the lap 5 starts. I'm going to get this guy back into the pits and change our new vehicle back to 1980s. Feels good. I'm about to get closer with this car because it looks like a Pontiac on taillights, because we got 2 more laps and we're going to change this car. So by the way, I need to still on going down on inside on the lap number 5. We're going on outside and the moon is about to come down for, by the way, so let's give some time, and the moon is coming down our way. So there's our bus stop right over there. So before we're going for the outside for turn number 3, so I need to still stay on inside. And by the way, this is not going to be easy for so long, so I'm not going to be more just farly enough. And you can see the moon is going to set down for just a little bit of time, so we're going for a lap number 5, and this is time we're going to do the outside lane. I hope this is not going to be very hard due to the highly unstable of my connection. So I need to stay high on the walls, so make sure I'm not going to hit the wall. And the sun is coming up just a moment, and the sun is about to rise up, and you can see the sun shine upon of you, and this is very insanely good. And look how my handling it is. So I just want to head back inside, and looks like I went off track in the lap number 5, so let's head back into the pits. So I'm literally highly unstable by now. Looks like we are moving on to the 1980s. And looks like we need to find some the 80s thing like some other things like before. So if the 1980s has been removed, but so on, but I getting swear for it. And where is the 1980s or something? And I think this is hard to find the 1980s car. So exactly as the Gen 4 was. So where is the 1980s for somewhere? And you think everything should won't able to be get possible by now, so we still need to find some 80s cars for now. It take for a few hours to find the 1980s because there is no 80s cars because there are no 80s cars because it is time to spawn a Whelen modified. So it is time to drive with these cars because they're actually pretty legal, and there are some kinds of things are outlawed by sometimes. So we're gonna be driving with this car, so I'm trying to do what it's going to do so. And here we go. The moon is going to set again before morning until we're going to finish this. Here comes the Whelen modified into the lap number 6. If the moon is going to come down once again, and this is my only truly survival. And last time I might able to do so, so I need to still go back inside and make sure I'm not going to do outside because I touched the yellow lane because I think I might having a penalty once and ever, and we still continue to need as far as possible that I wanted to do so still much and very too much as well. So I still need more couple of laps to go until number lap 10, and we're going back into this pits because I feel very stressful about this once again.
7 hours later.
It's been a while since I complete lap number 7, 8, and 9, and let's do a lap number 10. So I'm not going for outside, and looks like things are about to get worse because somebody take care of the dogs, and I need to take on inside and take on easy, not anymore, because exactly why, and it's truly must be more harder than I thought, and the sun is going down, and by the moment, and this time, I still need to get a few more tricks to go, so I need to go outside, and not anymore, so I need to go inside on turn number 3, and looks like I might able to go outside, and more lag and extremely things to do, so I need to get back into the pits and spawn some more vehicles.
Later.
Let's go with Jeff Gordon for one more if the sun is coming down for one more, and once again let's drive the 90s car once again, and we just got 5 more laps until the part 4 has come to do so.
1 hour later.
Okay, we got 5 laps remaining on this side, and back on Daytona here, right here on this track, so I'm feeling less tired, and but so on, I feel no longer stressed about this, so still, I touched the red yellow line because I actually got a 1 second penalty, 4 seconds of penalty by the ways, and because of this lag makes this me and exactly as well, and I got lots of penalty for 7 seconds ignoring the track limit, so we need still a few more laps to go.
5 minutes later.
It's been spending a little bit minutes for now because since I complete lap number 12 and 13 because we got 2 more laps remaining, and that's it for this video. If I'm finished for the whole lap times by the way, so if I finish lap number 15, which means I'm heading back into the pits because I just needed to qualify some more, and one time I need to do is going to outside, and we're just going to do so. And by the way, I needed to go outside on turn number 3, which is going to be at last time, so I hope this is not going to be occurrence for disconnection, but I'm very sorry for that. I'm not going for outside anymore, so I'm still going inside by the whole time. So the moon is coming down once again, and we are on for the final lap. And this must be the white flag until the morning stars. And looks like I really keep on failing the lap times as well. So I'm going to do outside for one more, and the sun is coming up for one last time. And by the way, it must be the end of this video, so move on into this whole public server. If I'm going for a public server and it requires for part 6, but I don't know which means, so the sun is shining through the cars and for one last time. So I'm going to do the outside lane for the one last time. And the final turn must be occurrence and touching for some penalties from one last time. And instead of the checkered flag, and I'm going to across the line. So well, I just finished 15 laps in a total. So let's get him back into the pits and let's end this video right now.
Later.
Well, that's enough for testing with these 88 cars and Whelen modified. So thanks again for watching, everyone. And if you like for some more NASCAR videos, so click on the playlist at the end screen, and this game is linked in description down below. So if you like to see more channels and kind of things like the videos like previously, so make sure please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. And thank you for watching and for all your support, which will be Turbo Concepts signing off, and I'll talk to you all later until the next video comes and for more testing, and I'll see you in the part number 4.